Hey guys, so today's assignment is focused on Act 2, Scenes 1 and 2, and you are going to look at how the author uses the motif of blood, so these repeated images of blood, to build the message that guilt from wrongdoing can drive a person mad. When you find your own quote, you got to make sure that it's in the Shakespearean language and not the modern text. So you can use the modern text as a guide, but you want your quote to be the original Shakespearean language. When you're doing your analysis, you're going to use the same color coding system that we used before. So first you want to look at what's being compared, what's the visual effects. Then you want to think about what can we learn from this? What inferences can we make as readers about the characters or the plot? And lastly, how does this evidence support our thesis? So in this case, the thesis has been given to you. So you're focusing on how did these images of blood build this message that guilt from wrongdoing can drive a person mad? So we have an example for us. A dagger of the mind, I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. And just to be clear, dudgeon, I looked this up and I used my translation. It just means like the handles of the blade. So just saying that all over the blade and the handle is a lot of blood. So over here, I've completed my analysis in the color-coded system. So first, the reader can visualize a haunted, bloody dagger floating in front of Macbeth. That's a pretty powerful image. Now, through this, the audience can infer that he is having a vision, which implies that he is deteriorating mentally. He is imagining this bloody thing floating in front of him. That's not something that typically happens to people. So we can infer that he is starting to kind of lose his hold on reality. Now, how does this connect to the thesis? He knows that he's about to do something really bad, and the guilt starts to affect him even before he commits the crime. That's how it connects back to this. The guilt from the bad thing he's about to do is starting to impact him. So you know how to do this, but I want you to follow this same color-coded system, and I want you to use these Shakespearean quotes, but I also want you to use the translation to help you really dig in and understand what's being said. The next quote has been provided for you. So you're going to read through this quote and analyze it. And then the last space is blank. You need to go back into this section and find one additional quote that has this motif of blood. Put it here and do your analysis on the side. Just a quick reminder and check-in too. When you are citing lines in a play, you just do just like this. You have the act number, so we're Act 2. You have the scene number, Scene 2, and then you have the lines 24 through 27, and you just put those periods between each one. So I want you guys to practice that for this quote as well. All right, have a great day. Make sure if you're free, you pop on and check in. We're going to have a Google Meet today to just talk about Act 2, and I'll answer any questions that you have. Talk to you soon.